Welcome, class, to Lose Big, Win Big. I'm really excited for this semester, and I hope you are too. This is your course tour, which you know because you clicked on the button, but I want to give you an overview of what your virtual classroom looks like and take you through all the components of our course so you don't feel lost. I know that one drawback to being in an online course is it can feel a little overwhelming at first. And so hopefully this eases your nerves if this is your first online class. The very first thing I want you to notice is announcements here on the left hand side. I make announcements at minimum once a week. This is something you always want to be checking. When you log into our class, you always see announcements is the first thing that comes up. Faculty information is where I have a little bio video for you, as well as I have my office hour information and my contact information. The fastest way to get a hold of me is always going to be email, but you're more than welcome to call me at my office or come by. Your syllabus schedule is very important, and you should print your class schedule. You want to stay on top of everything that we're doing, and especially with this class, most of our assignments are days long when we're doing our food diary weeks, when we're doing our fitness weeks, and so you want to know what's coming up so you can engage every day in the assignments that we're doing. Next, we have our course content area. Now, I lay all of your information out in weekly folders. Let me do this real quick. So now you see this is mainly your view. It's going to be similar to your view anyway. And you see our first 4 weeks up here. All of our weeks are indexed, and you can see on the outside of your week it tells you what we'll be doing. So you see for week 1 we have a health assessment, a small quiz, introductions in Edmodo, which I'll talk about in a minute. All your course materials you can find in your weekly folders. So here I have a video for you to watch. I have instructions as well as explaining how and we're going to be using Edmodo. A small student success quiz and your health assessment journal. This is the very first journal you'll do in this class, as well as some information for you to use for your journal. Next, we go to Edmodo. Edmodo is a secure social network site that we are going to be using instead of discussion board. I like Edmodo because it gives you more of a virtual feel of having real dynamic communication, and I'm really excited to use this semester. You'll be logging into Edmodo once to a couple times a week, and so you want to get comfortable here. Now, here you have dietary guidelines. We don't have a textbook in this course, but I do give you the dietary guidelines. These came out published in 2010, and they're great, and they're an easy read, and they correlate nicely with the lectures that I'm presenting to you. And so you want to go through and read the assigned chapters that I've given you that are laid out in your syllabus and in your schedule, excuse me. Now, how to. How to is how you do everything in this course. Of course, you started with the course tour, but here I have for you how to be successful in the course, how to submit assignments, how you're going to sign up for Edmodo, calculate your grade, get a Blackboard app, and how to communicate well when you're in an online environment. If there's anything that you need to know how to do and you don't see it here, well, look in other places first, but then you can use the Ask Rana button. Ask Rana is our course help desk, and I realize from my point of view this looks slightly different, but what you see here is you have a forum you can click on, and I've given you instructions on how to and when is the appropriate time to use Ask Rana. You click on this forum, and you ask your question by creating a thread. The title of your thread should be the title of your question, and then you simply submit. All students, including myself, can answer your question, which makes that especially nice. And so usually I respond to Ask Rana within 24 hours. And it's a great way to also answer your classmates' questions because maybe you have the answers and I don't need to come in and give the answers. I usually will come in and confirm that they were correct though. Down here you have other resources. For example, your grades. You should be checking your grades often to make sure everything is accurate and what you think it should be. If there's a mistake, we can fix it a lot sooner If you wait too long, it becomes more difficult for me to correct any errors that might be present. And here we have tools and student resources. Student resources is great because it shows you everything that's available to you, between an online tutoring guide to the tutor labs that we have available, the library, and so on. So if you're looking for something, this would be one resource to stop at first. And then we have research links. These are just a couple of websites. Of course, the Mayo Clinic is a great website. Alltop is a dynamic blog page that searches out the web and produces all the latest information for you guys on weight loss. And so I think you'll find this site very interesting, as well as Science Daily. Science Daily outlines all the newest research that's come out over the last day, and you can specifically look at what's happening in nutrition and exercise and weight loss. I like Science Daily because the research articles are easy to read, they're user friendly, which at times reading research can be a little daunting. Well, that is your course, and I'm very excited for this semester, and I hope you are too, and I can't wait to meet you.